Save, right?
Test, excuse me. Yes. I am from Egypt, and I am currently a student in last year in Cairo University, Faculty of Engineering, Computer Department, and I am working as AI researcher uh, back end at Instabug. The project we were talking today about is automating image description with AI in Plone. This project was part from my work in last Google Summer of Code. So let's start. Before we dive into the main content, I want to express my gratitude to my mentors, Rafael and Eric. Rafael guided me out throughout the project, and Eric gave me logistical support. And I want to thank Blown community. There was very supportive and throughout the whole journey, and without them, I want to be here with all of you. Okay. This is our agenda for today's talk. We will start with introduction about the project, the purposes and the motivation to this project, and we will dive into some technical details, not too deep, but enough to give you some insight. And I will play a quick recorded demo to see you the feature working, and we will go through challenges we faced along with the solutions we implemented to solve the challenges. And finally, I will talk about some improvements to this feature and some ideas we can use AI in Plone. Okay, this project focuses on automating alt and text description once the image uploaded, either in bulk or individual. The motivation for this project is to make it easier for the user by letting AI generating the text and description for him. He also can review the generated text and adjust it as needed. Also, we enhance accessibility by supporting ADA compliance by ensuring every image has a descriptive metadata, so it enhances accessibility. Okay, let's talk about technical details. We used AI model, Gemini 1.5 Flash. We started by Gemini Pro Vision, but it depreciated. So we moved to Gemini 1.5 Flash. It's an open source model. It can handle image processing and can generate descriptions for images. We used an open source model to encourage the open source community. We use the free tier of this model. It has some limitations like 15 requests per minute and 1,500 requests per day. So if one uses this add-on, take care of these limitations. Although these limitations, it works well with our needs. It fast and accurate and well suited to our needs for this feature so far. We used a framework, LangChain. Why we use LangChain? We implemented this feature in Voldo by Node.js. So LangChain was a good choice to facilitate integrating AI stuff into a Node.js. Unlike most of frameworks AI, he facilitates to implement AI stuff in JavaScript. The most benefits of this library is its flexibility. When Gemini Pro Vision is depreciated, I only adjust one line of code to change this model with another model, and it will facilitate in future if we need to change any model or anyone uses this add-on can replace this model in easier way. Okay, this is the main function we used in this project. It's process image. We will go through the steps of this project, of this function, sorry. We started by pre-process the image. We resize the image to optimize the server load and make it fast and meet the limitations of the model. Then we prepare the prompt. We need two things from the model. We need the title and description with one request. So And this model unfortunately didn't support JSON output. So we define a structured output for him to give us the title and description in one request. And I get this response and parse it using regex to get the title and description, put it in JSON, and pass it to any function needed to use this. By the way, this function is used in bulk uploads and individual uploads. This is the main function for this project. Okay, let's play a quick demo. I will try to upload individual photo. This is the handsome version for me. The alt appears if one, here is the title and description. Let's try to upload from another place here. Anyone can use this add-on in here Volto, his Volto. This is a large photo, and yes, we can update the title and description as we need. It's up to me. Now I will try to bulk upload multiple photos. Almost done, and that's it. Every photo has its title and description. Now I will delete my photo. In the main page, we will see the alt appears. And that's it. It's not hard project, but sorry. Okay, let's move to challenges we faced and the solutions we implemented. The main challenge we faced is the image size. The model has some limitations for image size, the model we used. So we solve this by just compress the image. This is make it stable and make it useful, but it has some cons. Like if we compress image, sometimes it get blurred, so the model hallucinate about the details in this photo. We searched about alternative solutions, like using and models that handle this hassle, like OpenAI. It handles this in his servers. It takes a photo and resizes it to preserve the quality and just it gets more accurate results. But we didn't implement this solution. Anyone can use this add-on, can just replace this model with his preferred model, and that's it. Okay, let's talk about some improvements to this feature. We are almost done. This is a small talk. We can upgrade the model with another model, like an open source, another model like Llama 3.2. It can handle image processing and and it can output a JSON output, so reduces the need of regex and make it more stable, and that's it. And we can also make a user feedback loop. We can get insights from users about the generated description and generated title to improve this. We can also add a multi-language capabilities. We can generate the title and description in multiple languages to make this feature accessible from all over the world. We can also expand media support, not only for images, but for videos, for audios, and for PDFs to make our media has a descriptive metadata. And that's it. There's some ideas to use AI in Plone. We are an open source company. We have a huge number of pull requests daily. So if we implement a RAG system for pull request summaries, we can it can outline key changes and reasons for this pull request and the impacted areas. So it will save some time and save some time for the pull request reviewer to give him some insights about this pull request. And that's it. The second thing, we can suggest a content for by AI for the user by just typing the title and some few words in prompt. We can generate for him the preferred content for him for the main page. We can also make a personalized user recommendations for the user based on his last interactions with us to personalize the content for him. The last thing, we can enhance the search by natural language. We can make the user not recognize some keywords to search by, but search by anything he wants. And we will rank for him his contents. We can also this feature in documentation, like the user ask about the question or what he inquiry about, and we can rank for him the most documents useful for him to facilitate and start immediate development for him. And that's it. It's a small talk, but it's a small project. Any questions? Yes.
Yeah, first, thank you. Very nice project. I have a few questions. First is, can you sort of call this function after it has already been uploaded? Let's say you upload a picture, but then the internet breaks down, so you can't at that moment get a response from the AI server. Can you later then say, like, can you now please get an AI title and description when it's already in?
I get it, but we don't implement this in this project right now. But it's a good idea to do this. I got it.
Okay, yeah, no, that would be good because yeah, my second question is, could you then potentially script it to get around the limitations to say, like, okay, I have a large image repository, please do only 1,000 a day because that's the limit, and in 10 days I will have my my legacy images all properly tagged and all tagged. That would be, of course, because yeah, a lot of sites already have thousands of images in them. Of course, none of them with all tags because nobody bothered. So it would be great to get them after the fact so that yeah, you become more accessible.
Yes, we compress the image for the model, but we preserve the quality to the user. That is your question, or?
No, whether it would be possible to script to do it on a delay loop, so to say, that
yes, yes,
I have an image folder and there's 100 in them, and I say, yes, could you do it overnight while I'm not here, so that all my old pictures also get a proper alt tag.
It's a good thing. We don't do this right now, but it's good improvement. We can do some scripts to play this in background. No one needs a title and description right now. I got it. Thank you.
And my last question.
Yeah.
So this lung chain, or what was
Lang
it?
chain, yes.
It supports a whole lot of models.
Yes,
So you,
supports a lot of models. I used it in many other projects, OpenAI, Gemini, Llama, any other model. It support, and it support a vector databases and integrations with multiple companies. Yes.
oh, interesting. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
I'm curious what the image file size or image size limits are.
It's about 10 megabytes for free, 10 megabytes or 15 megabytes. So we compress it in a constant value to make it stable. And that, I think this is limitations for open source model or free tier, but OpenAI support more large photos. Any other questions? Yes.
In terms of the language use, because you obviously are asking the AI a question about this image to give you this response, can you include something about the language that it can use
Yes.
to describe?
Yes, this is what I think. To do this, we can get the language of the user by somehow, and in the prompt we can tell the AI to generate the content in this language. It's doable. I get it.
And not just specifically the language, but the tone.
Tone,
yeah,
like tone.
so the way that it responds, so that it almost fits in with your company's
Professional, more professional.
exactly.
Professional description.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, that is
Awesome.
good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Yes, here. Okay. Okay. On GitHub, yes, it's add-on on GitHub. I will give you this presentation, or so organizers. I will add this the link. I will add to this presentation the link for this code.
Okay, thank you.
It's add-on. Thank you. Yes.
I'm saying this on almost every conference or sprint, but we desperately need a bit more abstracted framework where we can plug in all these nice things, because you probably had to do a lot of patching to get this hooked into either the upload or somewhere else. And if somebody else wants to, for example, add focal point detection, then your stuff is overwritten. And it would be so nice if we have kind of more generalization to have all these possible possible operations on images or on
Yes.
content or media in general in Plone itself.
Okay.
Because I can imagine that you had to search for where do I hook this in and what's triggered, right?
You mean what we can with images, right?
Yeah.
More images.
Yeah, where to hook that in.
We can right now.
Sorry, but it was exactly the same question actually that Paul had. Like, do you only do this on upload, or can you also do it later? What if I also want to do something else, or another plugin is already active?
Yes, this is not implemented yet, but it good to do this. I can work on it for this add-on. This is free. I can work immediately after I come back to. I can improve this add-on to do all of this, to run in background and to do more content for professional or. Thank you. It's good. Any questions? Any other questions? No.
So thank you, Daniel. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Round of applause, please.